Hello, I'm Armando Martinez. This is episode 5 of the 2025 project, and I know I'm really late. It's May 4th right now, and I'm super late. I usually do these on the week, usually the last day of the last month before we come into this, but been really busy with things, had a lot of going on. Now, let me tell you about April. April has been a wow factor. We're in May right now, right? I graduate this month. I graduate in 18 days, and I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited to get out of here and start back on the grind. Major updates for April: lost a close friend, another one. Is what it is. Got a second job. I work at 2 jobs now. Um, Dining out was cool. Got an award for that. And trying to think. Had my last competition in May, and so kind of the end of things, and it's like drilling down. And I'm really excited to graduate. Don't get me wrong, but I'm also it's bittersweet, right? I am tired of the schoolwork. I'm tired of some people. I'm ready to be on my own and to be around people like me, right? Goal oriented, our military, people. That's what I want to be around because that's me. That's my future. I want to do ROTC in college and military, and you know me. I've told you stories. But one thing that I've noticed over these past couple of weeks and days is how much people truly change when you're in like stages of your life where you're growing. I've matured so much over these past couple of months and years in high school that I analyze people. That's what I do, psychology and how the whole mind works. But you notice how people change, either for their own benefit or for others. And you notice that a lot with usually people who are close to you because people drift apart. And that's okay. And it's natural. It's a natural thing. And it's so fascinating this like the look at it and to think back on it and how people change and morph over time. And so that's one of the big things. And just updates on little things. I'm at 182 pounds right now. This job has been kicking my butt when it comes to working out. Found out I'm allergic to alfalfa hay. I work at like a feed store for animals. And it's been kicking my butt a lot. It's so tiring. Not too bad, but definitely not what I'm used to. And then, trying to think what else happened this month. We went to Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio for a special warfare competition. I went and I competed because my goal would be combat rescue officer, leader of the PJs, and so others may live, which is special warfare for the Air Force. That's the goal. And I'm talking to some recruiters about it with my asthma stuff and getting it solved out and getting it figured out now, so it won't hit me in the future. And then let's say hypothetically I don't get military, which I have to have plan B, C, A, all the way to Z. I'll always be a state trooper. I know it sounds kind of like lackluster, but I don't know what else to do. And that's like the big question, right? I know so many kids right now who are juniors or even seniors in high school right now that have no idea what they want to do. And in a way, I blame them. In a way, I don't. It's like you should be goal oriented and you should know what you want, but goals and dreams change so much, so fast. You can find out one thing that just goes out the window. Like I had to tell one kid who had Tourette's that, hey, that can disqualify you from the military. Even slightly very small Tourette's can do that to you. Can just knock you out with waivers and blah blah blah. And that opened eyes to him. He changed his goals and dreams. And it's not sad, but it's his life. But there's so much you can do. And I don't blame kids for not knowing because I don't know. I barely know what I'm doing. I'm still 18 in high school. I'm still fresh. I'm new to the world. And I've had my experiences and have my own journeys, but none that know what I'm doing. I'm just here to work and grind and get better. And that's the goal. That's the dream, right? And I don't know. I know this video is kind of short. It's kind of wild, but I need to post this for myself and for other things. But I got most of my things paid for Charleston. Got my housing paid and applied for the Corps Cadets. All I need to do now is attend orientation and go to Duck Camp, and then I'll have my fun. I still plan on transferring to Texas A&M. That's the goal. That's the dream, and so that's what I'm gonna do. And that's how I'm gonna get there. And there is one quote not quote, but it's like, why be part of a small RC versus a big one? Smaller ones offer, people are more connected. They know each other. They care more about you, not just a number. While other Corps cadets, it's high standards, high this. You're one of out of almost 3,000, blah blah blah. And I was differing the odds, and I was like, I want to see how it is. Tarleton's not the biggest corps of cadets or military personnel, or cadets cadre. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I get that. I mean, I understand. I want to be recognized and be, for my things. But I remember one of my friends told me, do you want to be the best of the worst or the worst of the best? And that really hit home because, of course, you don't want to be just good just because you're part of a small unit, And I want to be the worst of the best. I'd rather be worse than the best than the best of the worst. Which I'm going to try my hardest to do everything I can to be as good as I am. I'm currently 5'10", 183 pounds. When we went to the special warfare thing, I was small. I was not the biggest, and I was not the tallest or even strongest. But I had will, I had courage, and I had the discipline to keep going even when tired. And so, talking to all these guys, they weren't the biggest either. Sure, were they athletes? Oh, hell yeah. But they obviously didn't care for little things like that. And so seeing that really encouraged me a lot more. And my journey with God, it has been rough, thick, but it's been doing good. Really good. I'm staying away from lustful things, staying away from girls, staying away from all these things. Not talking bad, not outraging, just trying to study and live in His ways because that's what you need to do to succeed and survive. And for His glory, I want to do that for Him and for myself and for my mom, my family, the whole ordeal. And it's just a lot to take in. I'm almost out of here. I am 17 or 18 more days, and then back on the grind, working, getting my truck fixed, doing this for school, and then all these things I'm so excited for. And I'm ready to go. I'm ready to flourish and see where I end up. And I've had amazing years in high school. I really have. And I am so glad that I've at least left my impact on people. I know with RTC, I don't know about other ones, I've been part of football, choir, blah, blah, blah. But with RTC, I feel like I've made the most impact on people's lives. Not only training, leadership, but discipline, but also just for their own being. Getting to know them, listening to them, helping them with advice. Being there for them, and just being able to be a person for them to call. And so that's what I like most about the program. And so, yeah. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for coming back all the time. I know this isn't the best quality. Left my tripod at school and all the little things I never wait long. But yeah, bye. Be yourself, be cuckoo, and have a good day.